In a kingdom as grand as any modern city, there lived Queen Malika, a woman admired for her wisdom and beauty. She ruled alongside her husband, King Azuka, a strong leader respected by his people for his strategic mind and bravery. Together, they had built a powerful nation admired by many. For years, their relationship was unbreakable. The kingdom thrived and their son was the joy of their lives. But as time went on, something changed. King Azuka began to grow distant, influenced by whispers from his advisors and friends who believed that for the kingdom to grow, it needed more children, particularly more sons. Though Queen Malika had given him one son, they convinced him that a younger, more fertile wife would ensure his legacy. Soon, he took a second wife, a beautiful woman named Zola, without even discussing it with his wife Malika. This was a deep betrayal for her. It wasn't just the fact that Azuka married again. It was that he had done so behind her back, breaking the trust they had built over the years. Heartbroken, Malika spent many sleepless nights hiding her pain behind a dignified smile. The queen, who was once full of life, now seemed distanced, her light dimming as her husband focused more and more on his new wife. She often found herself wandering alone, particularly to the river that flowed through the kingdom, a place known for its calming energy and ancient stories of spirits that lived beneath its waters. One night, as she sat by the river, thinking about how things had changed, the water began to shimmer, and from it rose a figure, a tall, graceful woman with skin as dark as the night sky and glowing eyes like burning embers. It was Nia, the river goddess, with a voice that sounded like rushing water. Nia asked, "Why do you cry, Queen Malika? You are strong, yet you let your heart be weighed down by sorrow." Trembling, Malika shared her story, her husband's betrayal, Zola's presence in the palace, and the emptiness she felt. Nia listened carefully and then said, "Your husband's betrayal will not go unpunished. From tonight, I will give you a gift. You will be able to see the truth hidden in the shadows. You will move through the darkness, invisible to others, and you will have the power to protect your kingdom or take revenge." Before Malika could respond, the goddess disappeared, leaving behind only the faint glow on the water's surface. From that night, Malika was changed. By day, she remained the same kind and gracious queen, but by night, she became something more, moving through the shadows, unseen and unheard, with the power to uncover the truth hidden in the darkness. And soon, that truth became clear. Zola was not the innocent young wife she appeared to be. She was a witch sent by a rival kingdom with a sinister plan to destroy Magogo from within. Each night, Malika watched Zola as she performed dark rituals, manipulating the king's mind and preparing to bring the kingdom to its knees. King Azuka had become blinded by lust and completely under Zola's control. Then, one night, Malika discovered Zola's final plan. Zola had summoned a deadly storm, one that would destroy the kingdom's crops, homes, and people, leaving them vulnerable with the kingdom weakened. Zola's true master, a rival ruler, would invade and take control of their kingdom. Malika knew it was time to act. She had a choice to make. Should she let her pain and anger take over, allowing the kingdom to fall as a revenge for her husband's betrayal? Or should she use her power to protect the people she had sworn to care for? As the storm clouds gathered, darkening the skies over Magogo, Queen Malika stood tall. She had seen the destruction Zola's dark magic was about to unleash. But instead of being consumed by anger and bitterness, Malika's heart turned towards her people. The kingdom needed her more than ever, and she would not let them fail. In the palace, she summoned her son, the young prince, and the kingdom's loyal leaders. With a steady voice, she revealed Zola's betrayal, the dark rituals, the manipulation, and the storm she had summoned to tear the kingdom apart. The room was filled with shock and disbelief. How could such evil have taken root in their home? Then, in a moment of clarity, Malika made a decision that would define her legacy. She realized that while Zola had deceived the king and nearly destroyed the kingdom, the true betrayal came from King Azuka's own actions. His weakness, his disloyalty, had allowed Zola's darkness to thrive. But revenge, Malika knew, would not heal her heart or save her people. Only justice could do that. Zola was brought before the courts, her dark magic stripped away from her by Malika's newfound power. As the people demanded her punishment, Malika did something unexpected. She banished Zola, not to death or torture, but to wander the barren land beyond the kingdom forever cut off from her magic and the life she had sought to destroy. Zola would live, but without power or a purpose, a fate worse than death for someone like her. Then the king's son, Azuka, full of regrets, knelt before Malika, pleading for her forgiveness. But Malika had learned too much to simply forgive and forget. She understood that power, when wield without responsibility, was dangerous. You may be the king by title, she said, her voice echoing in the great hall, but your actions have shown that you are unfit to lead alone. From this day forward, I will rule as a queen, with or without you by my side. If you wish to stay, you will serve the people as I do. With honor and humility, King Azuka, humbled by his queen's word, accepted his place beside her, not as the ruler he once was, but as a man who had learned a painful lesson. He vowed to support Malika and their son, doing everything in his power to rebuild the trust he had once broken. In time, the cloud dissipated and the kingdom Magogo began to heal. The people respected Queen Malika, not only for her strength and wisdom, but for her ability to choose justice over vengeance. She had saved them not with violence, but with the power of truth and mercy. As for Malika, she knew that her heart would never fully heal from the betrayal, but she found peace in the knowledge that she had risen above it. She ruled not out of anger or spite, but out of love for her people. And under her leadership, Magogo thrived. Years later, as the prince grew into a wise and just leader, Malika passed down a crown to him, confident that he would rule with the same strength and grace she had shown. Her legacy lived on, not as a queen scorned, but as a queen who had transformed her pain into power, her suffering into strength. Thank you for watching today's video. But if you were in King Azuka's shoe, would you have left your kingdom for the queen because of a mistake you made? Thank you. I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.